Operation Backbone. Sitting on the couch, Willie Volson, the brother-in-law of then Mayor Coleman A. Young. Sitting next to him, Detroit police officer Jimmy Harris, Mayor Young's bodyguard at the time.
I got 3 Detroit police officers myself. That's
okay.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. And these people have been with me.
Okay, you can trust them.
The House is a corrupt and criminal organization.
All right, guys, real quick, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just want to talk about how my week went. I watched a documentary on Netflix called White Boy, and it's about the story of White Boy Rick. It was released in 2017, so it's nothing new. But as I was watching it, look, now I'm trying to take a break off of work, right? I'm trying to relax the mind just because there's so much corruption going on in policing and government. But then I watched this documentary, and I'm just like, whoa, it seems I cannot get away from corruption in government. Totally mind-blowing. This happened in Detroit. An actor from the Beverly Hills Cop movies with Eddie Murphy, he was the chief of police, if I'm not mistaken. And his name is Gil Hill. He was the foul-mouthed chief in that movie. And I think he was actually in all 3 of the Beverly Hills Cop movies.
Where the you been, Foley?
People don't have to believe me. People could say, oh, Gil was this, Gil was that. Gil was a corrupt cop who took bribes.
You may have heard the name Gil Hill before. Not only was he a top boss in the Detroit Police Department, he also played one in the movies as Eddie Murphy's boss, Inspector Todd, in Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3.
Inspector T, how you doing? Where the you been, Foley?
Rick Wershey told the FBI that Gil Hill took a bribe back in 1985 to cover up a murder.
Kevin, truthfully, I wish I never would have got roped into the Damian Lucas thing because I didn't know 30 years later it would still be affecting my life.
12-year-old Damian Lucas was accidentally killed in a drive-by shooting. Rick says he was in a car with drug dealer Johnny Curry and heard Gil Hill on speakerphone say he would take care of everything.
But he was actually really, really corrupt, and he died recently, and after that they released White Boy Rick. Definitely check that out if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's a must-see if you like my kind of work and want to truly understand how corruption boils in government. That's a good example of how it happens. Also, something else I binge watched recently. I finished watching half of season 2 yesterday, and the rest of the other half of the season is not out yet. So I watched the show Billy the Kid, and that one's on Amazon Prime.
This isn't what they said. This isn't what they promised.
It's a good watch. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I'm a big Young Guns fan, but after watching this, I was totally mind blown. More corruption, folks. It doesn't escape me. I can't see something and not unsee it. You know what I mean? And everything I watch, I'm paying attention to some of the things that happened, and that's a must see as well. You guys are truly gonna understand how corruption boils in government.
You don't know what you're dealing with. He's a well-known circuit judge. He's also a prominent member of the Santa Fe Ring.
What the hell is that?
Well, the rings run most things out here in the West, Billy. They are secret societies of wealthy people. The Santa Fe Ring is the oldest and most powerful ring of them all. The wholesale corruption, the cronyism, the lawlessness. These people, they buy senators, they buy sheriffs, they buy judges, they buy anyone they damn well please. They get rid of people who stand in their way.
From my understanding, I did watch some documentaries regarding Billy the Kid, and this show does kind of seem a little bit closer to what actually happened. I think you guys should check it out. Definitely. They talk about secret society and how they own judges and sheriffs, and just, it's insane, guys. Definitely give that a watch. That one's on Amazon Prime, like I said. Corruption, guys, it's everywhere. What are we going to do about it? Are we just going to sit around and act like nothing, act like it doesn't happen? It's happening, and it's happening everywhere. I believe that it's not just a secret society. Was it the mafia that was controlling areas of New Jersey? Was it certain folks that are controlling certain areas? Is it the Mormons controlling Mesa, Arizona? You know, I believe that this happens a lot, and it's just power, money, corporations just owning and paying off, you know, politicians and having them do what they want them to do, and it's disgusting, guys, to see what's happening to our country. That's why I believe that we as a people should stand together and work together to uncover corruption in our areas, and use these platforms and reach out to me if you guys have corruption in your area. If you guys, especially if you're documenting it, if you can help explain what's happening, let me know. Send me an email, recordpolicenow@gmail.com. I'd like to know more. If you have a recommendation of a show to watch or a documentary, let us know. Even though I'm trying to take some time off of work, I can't see something and I'm just like, here we go again, more corruption, guys. I've been watching Cold Case Files, and when I watch Cold Case Files, you pretty much cannot see one episode where somebody doesn't talk about police incompetence. And it's happening everywhere, guys. It's plagued our country, and they want us to believe that we are the problem. They want us to point at each other, left or right, red or blue, gay or straight, man or woman, young or old. That's what they want, guys, civil unrest. And the only way that they can prosper and make it to the top and keep up the crap that they're doing is for us to just point at each other. So I believe that this First Amendment auditing community and Copwatch community is a great community because a lot of us come together here and we're able to highlight the police corruption that's going on, and it goes to the top, folks. It's not just the police. Police, I believe, is a strong arm for the dirty politicians to continue to do what they do. We should be asking questions. We should be doing these First Amendment audits, going into these offices and asking questions, demanding answers. The city attorneys, city managers, they control a lot of the contracts that are going out. So there's a lot of nepotism involved in government. A lot of even private businesses, they're owned by family members of the people up in power. So let's keep this in mind, guys. Thank you for tuning in. That's it. Peace.